so e re ke go dumedise yo go dumisang ke Mr. David KOK me nna ga ke tswe fela gope ke tswa kwa seo mo go seo se bitsang Magareng Newsfeed ke go tsaya jalo ka tlhamalalo mo tulong ya rona ya Iputseng me ntho eso ga ke no sifa ke tsamaya le kgaitsadi yake ke tsamaya le ausi Palesa wa ga Mphafi me e re ke go dumella ka ba re dumalatsane gore le ene re tle re motse ka tlhamalalo mo go seo re tlo go buisanelang ka sona mo letsatsing le ausi Palesa dumela
ntate KOK
o nkgopotsa kgakalo nkgopotsa metlheng ya ka ke sentse ke le very young motho weso ga rata go buisanela ka sepe fa ga gona sepe se ska keng seo o ska keng wa nna interested go se utlwa me re tlo go buisanela kgaitsadi yake ausi Palesa o ka tsa fela ka tlhamalalo gore ausi Palesa Mphafi ke mang o tswa ko kae o goletse ko kae and go fitlhela ga jana ke mo o tlhagile mo go eng tse dintsi tse di mo dirileng so ausi Palesa e leng sone mo botshelong
e re ke le dumedise ka lebitso le matla le Morena Jesu Kriste amen. That's why I start with God.
Yes.
Palesa ke ngwana wa Warrington.
Yeah.
My actual birth name ko ID nyanong ke na Mosila Vivian Mphafi.
Okay.
Ke ne ke shileletswe jaanong batsadi ha ba sa rate ma it's this thing ya go shelelela mama ba re dotse tsa go shelela se jaanong one ke Palesa yaka.
Yes.
So ke godile ke ntse ke bidiwa Palesa until now go sekolong ke utlwa gore man there's this name e ke bidiwang ka yone Mosila but I never really grew fond of the name. I always liked to be called a flower. I guess gore lina la Palesa that's what made me blossom into the woman that I am today. I was born and bred here in Warrington. Actually, I was battered here in Warrington. I am what I am because of Pleke it taught me to dream big. You know, when you are in a place where you feel like this place is stagnant, it's not going anywhere, you dream big, you dream outside of the place.
Most definitely.
So that's what made me about to dream. And I started back primary. I was in Kholihlahla. I was doing public speaking. I would do a debate, and every time I would stand in front of the learners, they would say, "Wow." Yes. So my love for that grew. You know, people would say, "Oh, you motivated me. Oh, your speech was nice." We're thinking that was powerful. So for me, the passion that I have now, it's not something that I'm not a late bloomer when it comes to my passion. Passion has already been there from the start.
So batho ba batla re o no phapa kana go tsewa ka pao o no le confident motho a ka ba ka le re le siameng.
I was very confident. Now I'm a very confident.
Not to say no break ka pa anything.
No, not to break. When Modimo abile something mo go wena, it's not bragging, it's confidence. And if God puts something in you, says go down confident, you are able to heal through what God has instilled in you.
So you from Kholihlahla primary?
Yes.
Wow. So ke mang o neng a na le tshusumetso ke mang o na go tlhatlhella in terms of that and also bringing that confidence in you?
I started lead teacher Mudumo. I believe now he's called Jason. I think that's
no. I think that is the older one.
The older one. I started with the older one. The older one. Times.
The tall one.
The tall one.
Oh,
I started
with
that one.
Okay.
Through Bashwali Metsi.
Yeah.
That's where I started. So Bashwali Metsi, we would go to Bukalaka Estates. You know, you're getting to those big stages and you're just a child, and the experience is nice because you get to meet a banner from different backgrounds, different languages. It makes you curious as a child. I want to learn more. I want to get out of the world and see these cultures. How do I interact with such cultures? How do I interact lay arts on a deeper level? Yes.
Wow, you're talking about fortune, man?
Yes, fortune. Yes.
So the younger one came after him?
After I was already in high school.
And I'm wondering, okay, so you gave over to the younger one.
Yes.
So kuskolong Palesa, you were at the forefront most of the time for this and that, and then you came in and then you...
My confidence in it, I believed I can do this. I can believe you know, I can tell stories. I can tell beautiful stories. I can heal through storytelling. I can motivate through storytelling. I can become like away from Palesa. I can become this character. It was always nice and it was always fascinating to know how do you become somebody else you're acting, you're given a role. Now you have to step out of your character and do this. And it was amazing. It was challenging, but it was so amazing. And I remember the time because of I came home late. But because of that, I mean, I was resilient. I was not gonna stop. I loved it with all my heart.
So it did not demoralize you?
Never.
Never.
It didn't. It didn't.
No, that is wonderful. And tell me, before Ria deeper with it, that that element in hatred. You know, sometimes how excel they feel like, oh, when we get a bit and most of the time teachers will say, no, come do this and that. That element in you.
You know, being an A student helps sometimes. I'm not only arts wise, but I was book smart.
Yeah.
So being an A student gave me the confidence to always be in the forefront. Because you know, they are confidence, this low self-esteem. Yes. So me being an A student and me excelling in the arts, I think there was a fine balance there. I wouldn't say it created hate. I would say it created more friends.
Okay.
Because people were able to interact with me. You know, I was Mosela this, Mosela that, Mosela, and you know when you give me something, I'll do it.
So even if in you excelling, you were also humble.
Yes.
And that made you be loved by your peers and even by teachers. Yes, because sometimes overconfident and so forth. Anyway, it's a very nice story. Someday. And take us through after Holitata, most of the time I think did you go to direct straight to Mukhumut or Wilawaya from there? Because he's most of the time from primary but excel like into about high school you now start to do excel and start another life.
After Holy Tlhahla, I went to Tlhahlogang.
Okay.
I did my grade 9 for Tlhahlogang. Tlhahlogang, there was not much of activities in terms of the arts there. But grade 10, I went to Batley West. I went to Borsetsa High School in Batley West.
Okay.
Then I picked up my passion for these things again. Because I loved your Budi Orali, you know, the confidence Budi Orali.
Yeah.
I would come up with dope speeches. And for me, I feel even when I got there, the teachers could recognize, okay, this particular person does this. And even if you can ask like my high school classmates, they would tell you she's always been an artist. Yeah, she's always been Now when I accept, they were like, you were always an artist. You always wanted to do this, because we could see it in you. We could see the confidence. We could see the driving. We could see the passion. We could see the fire. Every time we were oral, we were like, ooh.
So
I'm not shy. Even my mother knows. I'm the loudest. They say, Mohai, I'm the loudest person.
You're the loudest around people that you know, or
around people that I know.
The moment you settle,
the moment I settle, I excel.
Okay. Yeah. So after Batley, what happened? You came to
after Batley, I finished my high school.
Batley, okay.
High school, and then after that, obviously challenges about being a teenager. Fell pregnant in matric. I was 18 that time, and then my dreams fell flat. Yes.
You were demoralized that time. Or
yeah,
you
in a sense, I was like,
you
know, being Banyana sometimes papela. We too quick to say, oh, I love you, but we don't know actually what that means, because the more stage. And then 18 years, fell pregnant with my first child, the son, and then at the age of 21, fell pregnant again. Now it's like, ooh, it's a mess now. Now I'm starting to get moody learnershipping. I went to moody learnership in Zamukhaya, came home, environmental learnerships.
Yeah.
And even in the learnerships, time for presentations, I would do it.
Wow.
So I would do it. I would go there, speak. I would go there. I was selected to make a speech when it was the learnership in Efedile. So they made like some sort of a graduation. So I was selected to give a speech there. And it was like, okay, this is me now. This has always been me. Me speaking in front of people. That's what I want to do. Yes, I was driven by passion.
At church level also.
Church level, I would get to be invited to do poetry. I would sing. I would preach. I would become an MC. You see, so this was like This is me, man. I was born to speak. Yes.
What's a loss? And it happened that there was a local production. What was it called?
Welcome to Warasbeek.
Welcome to Warasbeek. And you also went in there and you were part of the acting and whichever language they use there. And take us through.
It was during lockdown, and then like everybody was demoralized, and then we all know of
yes,
right, the writer, the film of Gabi.
Yes.
So we were chatting on Facebook, and I was like, okay, can I see your movie? Because I'm interested. I really want to do this promotion. And I remember there was a few guys that were there.
Yes.
And then Pasha said, oh, the one who played Doloki.
Yes.
I remember her from She's also an actress because they were looking at Banawata Nali Sweetie.
Yes.
Who can play Sweetie? And then when I walked in, Pasha was like, I remember her from primary. I know she can do it. That's how I was casted. Wow.
And how do you feel? What do you think? Did you give it your all? Did you like the role?
I did because when I was told I'm playing, how old was I? I think I was playing a 14-year-old child.
Yes. I remember that.
And then at my age, I was 25 by then. At my age, 14 years, how am I going to do this? Luckily for me, I think having kids, it comes as a blessing.
Yes.
I mimicked my daughter. I would see what my daughter does and it's like, okay, I'm going to play my daughter this. I would do everything that my daughter does. So I think for me, it went to, there's something in acting that we call method acting.
Exactly.
Where an actor gets to prepare, for the role. And I looked at my daughter and was like, okay, she's sweet, so I'm going to do her.
And it felt so childish. Did it not hit hard?
I remember after the first episode, my daughter looked at me and said, it feels like you're not my mother. Why would you do that? And then I had to explain, oh no, this is acting. And remember by that time, there was no money. So we were, passion pushes you to do things more. You believe from someday I'm going to get, somewhere. There was no money. We had to take money out of our pockets. And everybody said in Choshoni Art Center, we are very grateful for the opportunity that they for your
most definitely.
Use their space.
Wow. And you became scarce in and around Warrenton. What happened? Where did you go from that particular from that production? What happened to Palisa?
After Welcome to Warasbeek, I wanted more. I felt, okay, now it's time for me to spread my wings. It's time for me as an individual to grow. So I went to Kimberley, I went to the Northern Cape Theatre. At first I was just a volunteer at the Northern Cape. I think I volunteered for a year and I was doing administration at the Northern Cape Theatre. And then I became Remoagi's PA. We all know as Wallet from Stockville.
Most definitely.
So I became his PA. From that process I learned a lot. I don't want to lie, I learned a lot. And then you get to the theater, you see that the space is male dominated because there was only one female and the lady, she was a cleaner. So I come there, it's administration, and you see Bana, they are well positioned. They are the ones building management, they are the ones who's doing this there. And I was like, voice of a guy who is speaking for the woman in the theater. So from there on I was like, okay, sharp drama queens, women must be given a platform. And when I first had the idea, it was theater 2021
and you volunteered from that
volunteered.
time COVID.
Yes. And then I was nominated for the Northern Cape Awards as the best newcomer 2024. Welcome to Warasbeek.
Yes,
I became a nominee for the Northern Cape Awards, and I remember it was the first annual, so I became part of the first annually at the Northern Cape Awards. And then after the awards, I saw, okay, theatre is a nice place. Maybe this is where I can enhance my skill. I can enhance my skill. I can grow myself. I can hone my talent. We all know the challenges that the artists are facing. But the one in Robileng Pelo is to really see hore platform for basadi ikai.
I ngeke banitse. Khona le ngizwayo ingishayisa ngovalo khona le ngizwayo sesibila sobabili tabanga nje sesihlala sobabili tabanga nje sesibila sobabili tabanga nje sesihlala sobabili.
Talent haiboniwi because of there are certain things that you have to do to get to this point. And for me, I felt somebody has to do something, and why not? But one hour and day.
Wow. So you saying Kimberly no go theater?
They are women
actresses.
They are actresses.
About the key positions.
Yes. Really like space. You see, management was made.
Yeah.
That gets to decide. That gets to go into these meetings. Basadi, they were like followers. So who's a woman leader? Who's speaking? Who's advocating for the female leaders? You understand? And for me, it was so bad because not in a bad light, but people would always say, okay, opportunities are for Kimberly people. What about other districts? So I was like, okay, fine. Talent must be seen, and we are going to do this for the females. As I understand the issues of Basadi, I'm also a female myself. Why not do this platform? Create this platform for Basadi. That's where Drama Queens comes from. Drama Queens was an idea. When I first pitched it, people looked at me like, who does she think she is?
You're joking.
Yeah. People looked at me like, she's crazy. We've seen, but watch on Angliene.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's you know that's the mentality. I don't want to say certain male figures.
Yes.
We'll see. She'll burn and crash. Yeah. So pen it down. Every idea that you have, write it down.
And what pushed you? Who also from the male side pushed you? Some of the male guys, did they try to say, Palisa, do this? It's a beautiful something to do.
Yes. When I first pitched the idea, others were skeptical. Others were like, okay, let's try. And then I pitched my idea to Ndate Phemelo Siditi, who is a very great as administrator. He's a well of knowledge. I pitched my idea to Thabo Motlabi. I pitched my idea to Charles Ikaneng, Tshepo Molutsi, and those are my mentors. And then I said, okay, there's this idea. I want to push a movement Basadi called Drama Queens, but this time we are involving the districts. I get a name from Warrington. I'm not from Kimberley.
Yes.
This time we are going to call all the females from all the 5 districts. It's a Northern Cape to be part of this. And that's where it started.
Wow. And now from the department side, did you try and knock on the doors to check or king sitting for Batubabo Kapabo and so forth? Did you went there also to say please assist in this regard?
Firstly, I applied for the National Arts Council for funding.
Yeah.
The National Arts Council funded Drama Queens. They gave me like 500,000 for my first project for Drama Queens for me to host a boot camp. So the NAC, I'm feeling a chance to say, okay, the department, I have funds. This is what I want to do in the province.
Yeah.
Then I got a support from the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture. They helped me get accommodation. We hosted it more cultural resort.
Okay.
Because I wanted to take it home again.
Exactly.
It's that thing of everything that I want to do them. Go high. Let's take it back home. You know, Musbara charity begins at home. So the first boot camp, we hosted it more cultural resort. And then I was sad because Warrington was not represented.
Okay.
When you make a call for, okay, I'm looking for females, whether you sing, whether you act, whether you're an administrator, this is a platform for you. And then no one from Warrington pitched, which was sad.
Wow.
But Wabang from other districts,
They came.
People were skeptical when I was making calls for, okay, facilitators, I'm looking for females, they have talent in this. And then people are like, are you going to kidnap us? This is too good to be true. What are we paying? I said, no, you're not paying anything.
Hey.
You're just coming here. We're coming here to hone your skills. We're coming here to they are going to grow you as a female artist. So people are like, others, I started at 50 and then I ended up with 84, but to the boot camp, only 60 made it to the boot camp. It was nice. I met a lot of talented females with painful stories.
Breaker dead shell. When we had that boot camp, what was the idea all about? Did you wanted to start this thing? You wanted female artists to come out of their closet to say, no, come, let's do this.
I wanted.
What was it all about?
I wanted females, especially Mudi Atzing, to get a platform.
Okay.
There's no platform. You can say unale talente udusu kuna makwa. Where are you showcasing your talent? Where is the platform for you to showcase their talent? So for me, it was about, let's create this platform for females.
Yes.
Let's get new female actresses. Let's get young. I know there's talent in the Northern Cape, but platform ikai. So basically for me, it was, let's create this platform. I got a platform, Naku Theatre.
Let me go, please.
I'll be very stupid, Kay, to let you attend to another woman while I stay home, bored, lonely, and horny.
Let me go.
You are not going anywhere, Kay. I'm not married to you to become your house security guard. You are not going anywhere. You are not going.
Yeah.
So other females won't have to like break their
won't be that brave to. Yeah.
You understand? Come, let's do this, man. Let's because what I say is like the revolution is female, and then my tagline is eternal optimists.
Okay.
You know, eternal optimists. You don't give up. Against all odds, you push on.
You push.
Yes.
I'm worried you saying that year even none of any from Warrington came to the boot camp. I mean, did it really break you, or you wanted maybe someday to give them a chance again?
It did, because now I'm going to my second boot camp. I'm bringing the camp again, and so far Renale from Warrington, Renale Hela OSDK, who wants to be part of Drama Queens, and it's an honor. You know, you see if at least one female says, you know, I'm here, I want to do this, I want to be part of this amazing initiative, then job done.
I want to check with you now. If there's a girl child, there's a beautiful lady, there's a woman who wants to be part of, or who wants to also maybe come into the art situation kappa whatsoever we may call, how do you, have you ever had that thing in you to say, I want to go to schools, I want to go to churches, I want to go there and then knock on those doors and then try to talk to basadi gore are lorna re emeng go nna batho ba bo meretseng di role tse di right tsa rona?
I believe go na le batho ba ileng bo Thomas ba batla go dumela ba
yeah, that is,
you understand. So with the award and the international award, I believe this is a great platform. Let's start here. It's evident that you can make it out of Warrington.
Yeah, I'm
leaving proof of that. So here's the proof, so let's do this. Yes.
Yeah, I think one of the good days you'll just, if really a chance, you'll just go around and then like a whole also
definitely.
To
Definitely.
And look also now Leonard Dumalatsano, this thing, the interview that we're doing now, it needs to touch even if it is one.
Yes.
Just like the Bible says, from Arto in any way, but mutu one fela ka inspired by your the achievement. Now interested in how drama queen is it blossoming? I'm not sure if blossoming kind of blossoming king. Blossom is to for a flower to get now the brighter colors.
Definitely it is because you know how Naba to a platform. You bringing people, say this is the platform about trainer, and then after what trainer, then what? You cannot train about to, then you dump them. After you train about to, I wrote a production called Bumantla because I'm for females, obviously that's evident. I wrote a production called Bumantla that went to the National Arts Festival last year, and then we got great reviews on our performance. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful review. I hope I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share it. It's on the Drama Queens Facebook page where we shared our great review that we got on a national platform. Remember, we started 2022 Drama Queens. 2023 we performing on national platforms. We are meeting a whole lot of people. We are getting a whole lot of experience, and my girls were excited. Some of them, all of them, it was their first time for Grahamstown. First time actors, collected, beautiful performance.
You're joking. Some things is a rich Northern Cape. I'm not sure what. What have you seen?
Northern Cape in a little talente, in a little bokoni. Northern Cape haina platform. We want to go to Joburg to do our craft, and then when you get to Joburg, there's no accommodation, there's no money. So why not bring Gauteng to Northern Cape? And it's possible. I did it. I went internationally to bring an award to Warrington, a girl from Warrington, when you get to the awards, you say, where are you from? And then I'm from Warrington. Oh, what's that? Is it in the rural areas? Rural area. I'm from Warrington.
Yes.
You know, in Warrington, you cannot say Warrington. Yes, it's underdeveloped, but I'm not from a rural area. We about it's so there's talent in the Northern Cape. And if you can look at I have a trailer on YouTube. I'm trying to shoot a film, but the trailer is out now. The name of the film is called Drama Queens.
3,
I'm also part of
2,
the
1,
film.
action.
And we have all these females, the same people that are incubated, the same people that jump on a national
Because
film.
the last
Now
one.
we're doing films. You see, now it's a movement. That's why I say the revolution is female. So this is a revolution. When you're talking about something blossoming, it means there's development, there's growth. We're moving. We're not stagnant. We're not studying something and then we're saying, oh, fine, we've proven a point that we can do it. No. This thing, like a butterfly, metamorphosis.
Yes.
That word, yeah. I hope I spelled it right. Yes. So development is very important, and but one a talent, but to have a platform.
So focus on Kimberley, or you also trying to move around in the province? Is there a platform, or is there a platform created to move around the province and try to get the talent?
In all the 5 districts, I have females.
Yes.
All the 5 districts.
Even here?
Yeah. Here, it's just me.
Warren.
Yeah, it's just me. Warrington is just me, but Francis Bart, I had Balisa Siwa. The Lena, she's also an amazing lady. She's also an award winner. Kinali and Drama Queens from Francis Bart. Other than that, Kinali Batuakuna Makwa, I have Pixley Kaseme, I have JTG, I have ZFM, you know, 5 districts well represented.
Yo, when someone is from this level, what are the opportunities for them to do national and international?
To be quite honest, opportunities are rare unless you literally kick down those doors. There's one thing, if
in terms of acting, that's what in terms of acting, the opportunity really is, but you must have a platform. You should have a platform. That's why having platform is very important. And Loena, as a human being, if you believe in something, don't give up. Most definitely.
You'd rather try and fail than fail to try.
Exactly.
That's my motto. I always try. If I fail, I know, okay, here I did wrong. Let me turn left. Very important.
And Palisa ke founder, ke director, ke producer, o rich man, o mokwadi, o actress at the same time. Ga di go burden, ga di go imetse. Is it not way too much for you?
Passion never burdens you. Passion never burdens you. The other thing, I didn't want to be an actress. Welcome to Warasbeke, and then I wait for okay, come and play this role. So I wanted to diversify. I wanted to be behind the scenes, in front of the camera. That way I can run my own company. That's what I'm doing at Drama Queens. Drama Queens is under Queen P Entertainment Agency, Queen Balisa Entertainment Agency. So it's very, very, very important how you must be able to diversify.
So you're interested. I'm a drama queen who a set of or a management or a group of people that work specifically on that particular production or a company.
The company is Queen P Entertainment Agency. So far, I carry on Drama Queens. Like we recruit, incubate, and mentor young women in artistic, technical, administration, in theater, and show business. But for now, I'm still teaching the current Drama Queens to do more administration. You know, trying to bring them closer, because when we get to the second boot camp, now they become the mentors. Now I rest. So it's not bringing in people and then only one. I have team those are my mentors that are guiding me continuously, you know, pushing the dream. You know, even when sometimes I said, I'm tired, I wanna rest, they'll push me. No, you can't give up. We believe in your vision and we see it. So because of them, I'm not gonna sit here and take all the glory. Because of them, I am where I am today.
Wow. Drama queen. And re dutse re mo comfort zone re mo quarantine boom motho o ko di awarding sentse re shebeletse ne ke re ka sheranyana mo.
Yeah, I was so excited. Oh, I'm sure. And when you did that, I was like, actually on Facebook, somebody called me and said, go on Facebook. People of Warrington are actually rooting for you for you.
When now?
That's when I went and said, I actually won.
I was surprised before you winning. The manner at which people reacted to the post that I shared. And I was like, wow, where does this come from?
I heard about this thing, World Women Leadership Congress. It's the world. And I saw it and I was like, okay, let me try and enter for this. I'm doing it. I believe I've made an impact. And I believe that I'm a leader. I believe that I've created a safe space for Basadi in the arts industry. And I can do this. If I can win this award, it will definitely prove to Warrington that Mana Warrington can actually get to those platforms with great women. You know when I got there, when I actually got the email that you are invited to this and you've been nominated for this by people from India. India.
You're joking.
I'm telling you, people from India said, okay, because what you do when you enter, they ask you a set of questions, then you answer. So it's like honestly answering about the background of Warrington, where I come from, where I started, what happened, am I passionate about this thing, and how many ladies do I have, and what I aspire to do in the future.
Serious?
Yes. So I feel
you went that route.
Yes, I went that route. I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm gonna take a risk and do this. And when I got the email saying, okay, Vivian, you've been nominated for this award. The award is the 19th of April. Go Santon Hilton Hotel. I was like, okay. And Bonnet, they adjudicate themselves. So it means the way they adjudicated and the way, because they do a research. Okay, let's check if this is authentic. So I'm here. The next thing, boom, I'm there in a room full of ladies and women and men who did amazing things. You're sitting in a table and you hear, the language is different when you are sitting, but they've put in the work. They'll tell you about the experience. But I have 20 years kids and sitting in a table with people I've been doing this for 10 years. Hell, and I'm from Zimbabwe. I've been doing this for 20 years. Now I'm running the most successful battery company. Now I'm running a woman HR. What? It was an honor, it was a privilege to share, because what they required of us is to get us your business card. And I was the only artist in that room. People in body HR, body CEO of what, body minister of what, body CEO of people who started businesses, and they actually here. For them to get the award, it took them 10 years. For me to
and when I was there, there were Linaki Sumali Shaga, Nago Tlapia, and it's a faith because they say faith without works. So what's another and Osanganale
and the nicest thing is that I think a day before I got the email, I came across Mariana Williamson's quote. She says, like, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is not our light, but our darkness that frightens us the most.
Most definitely.
You ask yourself, who am I to be brilliant? Who am I to be talented? Who am I to be gorgeous? Who am I to be fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You understand? You are a child of God, and if you are playing small, you're not going to serve the world. And I was like, damn, this is powerful. Damn, this is powerful. I've taken a risk. I want to serve the world. I'm not gonna play small. So what? I've done the work. I've done my giving back. I've done my research. So I'm gonna serve the world. I'm not gonna play small. I'm gonna swim with those sharks. Come the awards, I'll be in a platform with amazing people, and I've shared a platform with brilliant humans. Brilliant.
And take us through, man. Drama queens, and your name is called. What happened?
Yeah, you do see there, and I'm like, before they played, they gave like Basadi Awards. It's different categories. They said, okay, we're studying on the business side about the HR. We are awarding the HRs. We are awarding companies that have started a brand. And then for us, Basadi, and then the MC was like, and the organizers was like, okay, for this one, we're going to show you a small clip video of women who have done it against all odds.
Oh, man.
So for that special moment, they had to play as a video, and then in that video you see Serena Williams, you see people Baba Tsamikang rugby, you see all different kinds. You see Winnie Mandela in that video, and they're saying this women are exceptional. We are going to award exceptional women who are doing the work. Wow. And they called the first few 10, and then when 10 was done, I was like, okay, Mutimo, but at least I go to the platform. I took a chance.
Yes.
And then I can see and then I hear my name. You know, I kind of like. I was sitting, and then like the guy next to me says like, you just said your company is Queen P Entertainment Agency. They are calling you. I couldn't believe in my. I started shaking. Gosh. Finally, we're bringing something home.
Hey, winner.
Because I took a leap of faith. And we're here. And that's why when I made my speech, I wanted people. Oh, you say you're from one? Where is that? And then you have to explain 71 kilometers away from Kimberley. It's between Christiana. You know, before you get to Kimberley, you have to pass Warrington. And then otherwise, I said, most of you here, don't know where it is. I'm from there. I come from that place.
And abatsena ngwana wa Ranteng.
Abatsena ngwana wa Ranteng a re bona ke tlo ba kaitsa hore nna I'm from the district of Ikutseng. And I'm here to represent my Kasi, which is something that I always wanted to do. You know, put Kasi on the map. Somebody must put Kasi on the map.
One way or the other.
One way or the other.
You know, I'm proud of what you're saying, and I'm proud of you as well. And really, this is wonderful. Because most of the time, batho ba ntse ba itatola tse warranted to say, no, I'm from Kimberley. Luena auno batho ka botse I'm from Kimberley, and you had done it to say it should be from Warrington, and it's like that. It cannot be painted otherwise. It is like as it is.
Definitely.
And we're proud of that. And the speech.
I didn't know what to say, but I knew everything that I started go everything that I started go Warrington. My first sitcom in Warrington.
Most definitely.
Everything that I did, from being an MC, from doing the poetry, from Warrington. So definitely this award, it goes to Warrington because everything started go Warrington. And I was not shy to say it. I was so confident, and I was like, gosh, how I wish Batwang, they must stop saying I'm from Kimberley. I'm not from Kimberley. Why should I represent Batwa Kimberley? When Batwa Kimberley get to certain platforms, they probably say I'm from Kimberley. So I'm from here.
Yes.
Wow.
And Nikile so happy. Like I was saying, Palesa Kyolo Uile the awarding Taylor, and I think it was not even longer that you also put in there on the page to say an award winner. Tell us, this is an international. It's not even a national award. Can you hold it? This is so beautiful.
International award winner.
and take us through.
You know, when you're holding this name, and then I didn't believe it, but I felt okay. This is an honor because you standing more staging, lay a doctor of 50 years. Someone saying I've been healing the community for all my life. Someone saying I've started this company and I have 40,000 workers. Someone was saying my turnover it's billions. People were speaking billions. Women were speaking billions. And I came there and I said, I'm actually an actress. I'm a producer. I'm a director, and I'm proudly from Warrington. And thanks to everybody that has supported me. Thanks for everybody who believed that I could actually do this and get to this platform. So this is amazing. This goes to people that don't believe that it can be done.
Yes.
This goes to people that have exceptional ideas. This goes to people by man. look at me. I had my first child when I was 18, 21. I had already had my second child. And remember, Kinali Buti, I have a brother.
Yes.
My brother didn't have any of that. So at times when you feel like you're a failure, I believe that's the process where Mudimalin busy kayon. Because for me to get where I am today, I believe that God was busy with me. God was preparing me for this big moment. I believed in myself, most importantly. And that dream, man, the dream that you have, one about to start, pen it down, start. It's not gonna be easy, but I promise you it's worth it. And I'm living proof of that. And this, known internationally. And Warrington is known, guys. Come on.
Wow.
Khomuka Beke is known internationally.
And we clap hands for
Yes,
this.
thank you so much.
This is
Thank
brilliant.
you.
This is beautiful.
And it doesn't end here. I mean, from being known internationally, obviously I'll be called
Can
back.
I also have it?
Yes. Obviously.
Mr. Cameraman. Thank you, sir.
Yes, obviously I'll be called back. I'm in talks, Libona. Obviously we exchange business cards. We're taking this further. And next year I hope I'm going to be in their country now because they're wanting me. That side, say okay, your story is original, your concept is original, it's exceptional. Come join us this side and flying high.
Yes, thank you. This is really, Warrington needs to celebrate you. And it needs just that we don't have, I think one day we will still have that. I normally hear people saying a Hall of Fame, something of that nature. We've got the beautiful library there. We need to put in Palace's peak or Palace's artwork there, international award winner. You understand that's that. If I can see that, it will be a beautiful something that will inspire also small girls, beautiful ladies. Ke batla re buele motho o inyatsang o a iponang ale 30 years already and employment ga iyo o mong o ipona ali discouraged and o end up a exotile kapa a iphitlhela le go bojalweng o mongwe ke mme wa bana because a gona mosebetsi o iphitlhela le go CWP. Let's talk to this person o setseng a fedile pelo about a number of things demoralizing the inner person.
I always say dreams delayed is not dreams denied.
Most definitely.
So to that
can
person,
you repeat that?
Dreams delayed is not dreams denied.
Wonderful.
I believe you know when you first love yourself, I always say
with you.
It starts with you. I first have to love myself. I first have to believe in my dream. I first have to believe in myself so that people can believe in me. Imagine if I didn't believe in myself, who was going to root for me?
No one.
You understand? So it starts with you. It's not the end. It's really not the end. But I want to say this. But they start and they fail. When we started Welcome to Arasbek had its own issues and then it came to a halt. I moved. You know, sometimes you must move. You cannot stay in the same place. It's not working. Sometimes God wants you to move so that you can reach your destination. Now I moved. If I've seen people by long somebody's a taxi driver and then from Chelete taxi driving you understand? I'm also a student myself. I'm a paralegal student. The reason why I'm doing paralegal studies is because Basadi Banuba, as I bring them into the arts, remember people get exploited all the time.
Exactly.
So they must have legal grounds. I must be able to advise them legally.
Exactly.
Okay, this is how it's done so that you don't get to a point where you are exploited and you find yourself this is useless.
Yes.
But also for myself, to protect myself, going on forward, signing contracts, I must be able to know what am I reading? What am I signing? What am I doing? Is this going to bring in money for me, or is this going to just exploit me? And you know, I at the end of the day, he feels like he's defeated. So to the person who feels for you know what, it's not the end. It's definitely not the end. Believe in yourself. Before Palisa can come in and believe in you, you have to convince me, Hore, you're ready to do this. Yeah. Now I'm ready to help, but you want to do the arts, you want to come into this, you don't know how to do it, you don't know how to go about it. I've done it, I know the ropes already. And then I have people that can help.
Yes.
And my phone numbers, my page is there. You want to be part of this? It's an amazing experience. Take the opportunity. When opportunities come, we don't want to take risks. And you'll never get anywhere else. Imagine if I didn't say, okay, I'm going to swim with the sharks. I wouldn't have won the award.
That is true.
You understand? So people must take a leap of faith and believe.
It is within you. It can't be from somebody else.
It has to start away.
Exactly. And yes, happy and blessed to be doing this interview, and I think what I've seen from the time that you did the interview, you also mentioned the MECs, the Premier, and a number of other guys that pushed you. Can you maybe just take us through to why such?
When I first started Drama Queens, I went to MEC woman, MEC Lorato Venus Blenis. She's the youngest MEC that we have. So I went to her and I pitched the idea, and she liked the idea. And then she's been supporting the movement, Wabasadi. And then there's this amazing lady who Department of Sports, Arts and Culture. She's the director of cultural affairs. I love her. Me Aleta Topem. You know, when you get into her office already, you say, Me Aleta, I have this. And she immediately, she'll say like, I love your idea is unique, let's work. And she supports you. What the Premier has given me, last year I was doing, there's a play Yaha Premier, it's called Sekunjalo.
Okay.
It was written and directed by Thabo Mothlapi. So I was playing Winnie Mandela. I played the lead role, obviously. So Premier gave us that opportunity to be able to showcase talent there. And then it was a play about GBV also, you know, it had certain things about politics. You know the president, story Sarah Presidente Sarah Titswalo. Sekunjalo, it's basically the same that happened. So when people afford you an opportunity, you must be able to say thank you. Because you gave me a platform, you made me more confident, you made me resilient, you made me believe in myself, you pushed me to places that I didn't know I can really be pushed and actually excel and do an amazing job. So really, MEC Venus, MEC Desiree Venus, Aleta Topem, the Premier of the Northern Cape, Dr. Zamani So, Ndadekok, you know, Warrington, my colleagues from the theatre, my mentors. Thank you so much for the support. It's
and Rabatla Premier and Setri, how much do you want from the Premier? The other time the Premier gave out something like 3 million per soccer team. There's a ladies football club around here, and there's also 2 clubs studying at the highest level in terms of the football.
I was actually at that event when the money
was there.
I was there.
I was
at the event. No, I said to myself, my time will come. When Premier okay, work is done now. Let's give this lady. Because remember, a film Drama Queens. It's a trailer. We must finish shooting the films. We don't have the funds. So Premier Zamani saw. How can I shop 3 million?
3 meter fail
for the revolution to continue, you know, for the movement to grow and develop. Understand, we need the funds, all the funds that we can get, and from our mayor, you know, our local mayor, Ms. Neo Mase. Yes, we need all the support, because I believe in that, you know, holo emo, it can be utilized to do something better for Banabakasi. So let's have facilities like that, Mokasi as a belief.
And that I think if they are about to explore, and don't check or no. For instance, I will make an example here. This teacher who always excels every year in, year out. The younger brother told that fortunate who filling the platform.
Yes.
We talk about Dumawa excel and we salute him. That guy, he's so into I'm not sure lo bitsang ka puo tsa lona, but bana ba bantsi o lekile ka bojotle, bana ba kgona go ya provinceng ba winne, bana ba ye national most of the time ka baswa le mates, and they excel every time. Re thusa young such people to also have their companies or anele sort of art center to can also do dilo tseo.
Let me start by saying my younger sister, last Bonaha Mamaka Bufelo, she's also part ya Banabat Bahatisha. She's like me, she's like the mini me in the as Mamako Tolare. Wait about what passion, you guys are so loud. So and Dati Mudunga has been to the theater a couple of times, and I've been assisting theater when they come to sing. Abansiba winner the award, I was there to witness that. Yes, and usually when I do data capturing, so I would be sitting there with the results and like, okay, Rolita has got this, Rolita won, but you can't say to people, hey, you guys won, because already it's against that. It's very easy. Let's collaborate. Let's collaborate. I believe in taking Kasi to the next level, and that can only happen.
That is true.
That
is true.
You understand?
That is true.
When you climb the ladder, make sure that you take a couple of people with you. And for me, really, besides taking Batuakudi districting, it saddens me that Mokasi Palamas this step ladder, because it would been such an amazing opportunity if I'm holding an award and saying I'm from Warrington, then somebody saying I'm also from Warrington. But in that room, let's say Batuabo KZN, Batuabo Zimbabwe, Batuabo India, you see these groups of, at least there are 4 people, by long they are from the same place. But if let's collaborate, and now I'm available to do productions for Bonai. I was telling my little sister Bufelo Kere, I need you to do Skipper Drama Queens, so that you can do like promotional, you see.
Looking beautiful.
Thank you. So you can do like promotional videos. So if people want to open companies, they must ask me. I can help. Okay. If people want a platform, when I want to bring a production, where can I perform? Let's create such platforms. You don't just create music and then you listen to your music yourself, and then you even lazy to go and market your own work. Sometimes we are too lazy. You want to excel, but you want to excel, but you are scared of rejection. Now I've been rejected so many times, and I didn't stop. It's like your no is not gonna be my no. Your no to me is a yes. It's a yes. You're saying to me, I've got something in me, and the fire is gonna keep burning.
I usually say to people, how ka sheba batho ba nangle baba nangle chelete, they are eager to make more money.
Yes.
Than batho ba nangle the little something to put on the table. But they want money. But it was not at all. Motakasi emi mole mostrating apple for them to just get electricity every week at all and all that. And really I think we can but to buy it it's upon an individual but for anyone from a particular comfort zone to move away from that, and then mutakono excel in a particular, because mutomagas talent
exactly.
You
know, I always say this, there are so many opportunities. Yours is to just choose this one and focus, because you in the process you are failing, because this particular thing this is my main focus, this one
and I get easier. Exactly. A lot of stumbling blocks, blah blah blah, and all that the knocks.
It's not now made it to Facebook for being me. I've got nasty comments so many times. I've been attacked on social media so many times. But I don't comment on such things, because you don't know me. I know me, and I know what I want, and I know my vision. So I'm not gonna entertain you. I'm not bothered by the negative comments. So I think a lot of people, when they get like, hey, we're not they give up. I know what I want. I know where I'm going. So whether you are not part of my journey as an individual, I'm part of this journey. And if I give up on my own journey, then I cease to exist.
That is true. I hope you are recording everything.
Yes.
The beautiful things that we've been talking about. Because but you know, we also appreciate you, my brother.
Yes,
Ke batla hore o ntse through re kana ra nagana gore batho botle ba itse gore theater king.
Theater, for me, I believe theater it's a place where the arts practitioners, they come together and then they celebrate different crafts, or they showcase their different crafts. You can be a fashion designer, you can be a singer, you can be a dancer, you can be an actress, you can even work behind the scenes, you can be a stage manager, a floor manager. Theater encompasses all of that. When you see a finished program, a product there, it's not one person who's acting. There's also a stage manager, there's a light technician, there's sound, there's so much that goes into the theater, and it's just like artists coming together with their strength and making a beautiful finished product.
One class. Ke nana re to go feta rona batho ba re ignorant. Social media ke le baka current.
Exactly.
Kere ka la mo jang yena ke tso le bitsang blah 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 that whatsoever. But are tswa mara ke nana re batho ba ntsi ga ba into social media. How o bua le batho bao most of the time ba tla ba le mo WhatsApp but ba fetwa ke go ya to different pages tse di ka ba bulelang certain doors. What would you say to them about social media?
Social media is very important because now we are old technology. Everything that we do depends more technology. So if you are not going to take the impact as social media seriously, it means your product is not going to have any impact. Remember, for me to get to that platform, I had to submit via social media. So you understand the power of social media. Social media is very powerful. People must stop gossiping, man.
Yes.
Stop. Social media is not for gossip. Social media is for you to promote yourself. Social media is for you to sell out your products. Social media is for there to be able to you need to be able to enhance yourself. It's made for that. So I don't understand. People go to social media for petty things, for petty fights, for gossip. Those ones we are number one. Let us stop this gossiping thing and let us advance our skills. Let us enhance our skills. Let's use platform and social media for relevant things that are going to grow us as individuals.
Exactly. Yes. 100%. We're coming to an end. I'm fed now. I'm no more hungry. On tradite, on motivated, happy. And I hope if anyone can go and listen to you, not to me, but listen to you, because the main focus here is you. It's not me. You are the queen. I am not even the king. And the queen has spoken fluently, so proudly, so she's so motivated, she's so passionate. You are so passionate. I'm not sure.
Born with it. When God gives you something, run with it. You know the Bible. I'm gonna go back to Psalm 46 verse 10. Yes, that's the scripture that motivates me the most. The Bible is powerful. And when God guides you, I always say to people, you must have a God that you serve. And now my God is the Almighty. You must have a God that you serve. You must have a God that you are. I'm able to distinguish between voices abato and voice ya Mudimu. I think passion is all about that. Being able to say, okay, Mudimu, now I hear your voice. Because if I didn't hear God's voice, I would have long said, come on, Mudimu haitsum patlaine. But because I serve Mudimu and I believe Mudimu so much, I'm able to distinguish between something that is for God, from God to me, and then something say God wants me to say to the world. But ba Mudimu ba dirisitseng in the Bible, I believe there is passion within them. Passion for the word, passion for the message of God, passion for being sent to deliver the word of God. And what I do is actually preaching. My craft is preaching. An actress is preaching, because now you are saving lives. You are opening up a platform. You are guiding people. So in a way, it's passion that is from above. It's ministering. So I believe through passion, it's some sort of ministering.
Oh, Mamoru.
But now I'm for God. I love. I love. And I think that's one thing that was able to ground me as an individual. Obviously, as an individual, you must be grounded. So
That
what
is.
grounds you?
That is.
I keep going I don't do this, I don't do this, I don't do this. It's an individual decision, but focus. There must be somewhere where you say, okay, I must be able to draw my strength from somewhere. When all advisors have failed, when all opportunities, there's only one place that you can go to, and that's.
Ai no o feditse o mpeditse ga ke tlhole ke itse gore ne ke go botseng motho wa so re ne re buisana le kgaitsedi o spalesa wa ga Mphafi ka no re dina ke Mosela mang
That name, Mosela Vivian
Mphafi.
Mphafi, known as Palisa Queen.
the queen herself
Yes.
or ne ile tsotlhe tseng re batla go di utlwa, and we're proud of you.
Thank you so much.
We
Thank
appreciate you. We celebrate you. Continue inspiring us. It does not mean only woman, also le rona bontate. From the words Mauka Monata wa buileng, we also inspired, and I think yo utlwang o tshwantsho ra u a tseye and then a boloke and then a diragatse.